Hey, my name is Mike, and this is a too long didn't read guide for the beta version of the MOTHERLODE dungeon. Keep in mind that some or all of these mechanics may be changed by the time BFA goes live. The coin-operated crowd pummeler does static pulse, which is an AoE that puts a 6-second dot on everyone and knocks them back. Shock and Claw is a frontal cone directed at a random player. Move out of this. Small bombs will spawn around the area and then detonate after 15 seconds. This deals damage to everyone and puts a stacking 15-second debuff on them that increases all damage they take by 50%. If you stand close to the bomb, you will see an arrow based on where your character is facing. Face the boss and then click the bomb to punt it at him. He will take damage and get the 15-second debuff on him instead. This debuff stacks up to 5 times. The boss will also spawn piles of gold around him. Move him at least 16 yards away from these, or else he'll eventually absorb them and do more damage per pile. There's 2 totems at the top of the hill when you go to fight Azeroth. You can loot these and select one of the adds around him. This totem will incapacitate the add for a minute unless they take damage. The adds can also be CC'd using conventional methods as well. You can CC 2 of them, all 4 of them, or none of them if you want to just burn them down. The higher you go on Mythic Plus though, you'll probably want to apply some CC. Any free adds will fixate and chase a random player. If they hit you, you'll get a stacking 10-second dot. When the boss does Resonant Pulse, he will cause every active add to do an AoE to anyone within 20 yards, indicated by the scorched ground beneath them. He'll also do Azerite Infusion on one of the adds, which will free them of CC and increase the damage they take, but also the damage they do. However, this infusion prefers adds that are not CC'd. The add that does get infused will become enlarged in a lighter shade of blue. Throughout the fight, the boss will also spawn more adds. Tectonic Smash is a frontal cone that knocks you down momentarily. Face this away from your group. On Rixa Flux Flame, do not stand in the yellow puddles nor the swirlies. 2 players will get a 10-second dot on them called Chemical Burn. Dispel this. A random player will be targeted with Propellant Blast for 4 seconds. This will push them away from the boss. Once she's locked on her target, that person can also move out of the way. Everyone should be standing near the yellow puddles and then move out when she's targeted someone, because this will also push away any puddles hit, giving you some space back. On Mogul Razdunk, there will be orange swirlies of varying sizes that spawn throughout the fight. Avoid all of them. You do not need to kill the Boomba adds that spawn. A random person will have a homing missile shot at them. It moves slowly at first, but eventually picks up speed. It has a large radius, so make sure you run this far enough away so that it does not explode on anyone else. When the boss does Gatling Gun, he'll slowly rotate while firing, so just don't stand in front of him. At around 40%, the boss will put a shield on himself and fly up into the air. Sky Scorcher adds will spawn and you'll kill them. They like to jump around from time to time. Buster Shot just hits the tank. Concussion Charge can be interrupted. A random person will get targeted with Azerite Heartseeker, indicated by this red line. Whoever gets hit first takes about 50% of their HP as damage and has their healing reduced by 33% for 8 seconds. So if you're healing and get targeted, just stand behind anyone else in your group. The boss will be targeting random people with Drill Smash, indicated by this arrow above your head. If you have it stand on one of these bombs that just looks like a pillar, when the boss hits 3 bombs, you'll go back to phase 1. That was a too long didn't read guide for the beta version of the MOTHERLODE dungeon. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider following me on Twitter. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.